Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to the kingdom. I'm Andy, and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. We're going to have a little fun today. Now, I know last time I talked about my aluminum plant, I said I would do a whole bunch of stuff off camera. Well, that's when I could do things off camera. I can't do them anymore. I just don't have the time. My work schedule started again, and I just don't have the time to do anything. So, we're going to try to do this now. So I have found out, okay, so let's go back over to where we were before. Let's use this wonderful tube I got up for me. And we're going to fix this. Right now I have the coke coming off, the petroleum coke, off the area I'm having down here, which is awesome. And bringing it up there. And first of all, I hate the way it looks. I like everything looking nice and pretty, and it just doesn't look good. But I also found out something really interesting when I was trying to figure out all the other stuff I needed to do. Well, first of all, I need water. I just happen to have water right over here. And number two is I need to get copper. So let's look down here for copper. I had a good idea that I had some copper over here. Fortunately, I need to stay on top of stuff. So there's some copper up there. Okay, so we have, looks like iron here. Oh, this would be the hardest starting area ever. So, and then copper should be near here. Over there. Okay. Well, let's just continue our tower of funness. Okay, so it's right there. And the easiest way would be to go through the poison, and with these towers, I can do that. So now I know where the copper is. I need to start getting my setup started. So I'm going to get water over here. And it's going to dictate how I'm going to do my tower. So I'm probably going to have a tower right there, and it's going to have the bauxite go in, and I'm going to transport through all my towers. You know me and my towers. It's going to transport my water. It's going to do my copper. It's going to do my petroleum coke, and it's going to do my transport system, my hypertube. So that is going to be really interesting. So 1, 2. There's 2. And I'm going to do 3 right there. So there's the tower I'm going to put up. Everything's going to come into this and go straight up. But we need to go up that much. At least. And then we can go over to another section and go up another tower. And then go, keep doing that particular thing. So right about there, is that the height I need to get to? I'm going to have to go up just to get more thing. Okay, so this is very good for the first tower. And then we'll have to do another tower and another tower and another tower. But we can do at least one. You'll be able to see what's going on before I do more. You don't have to see every single tower, but you do need to see the process of getting things up. So, okay, let's see here. Best thing to do first is to figure out the height I'm going to be, which I think is that. I think that can get over. Actually, the best way to figure that out is to use some cement and go over. Okay, perfect. Never mind. So you need to go over a little bit, find out if the tower you're going to put on over here is going to work. And that tower will probably start right there. And I can go up just a little ways. So I can have a little tower that goes right there. That's just going to move it from just straight. And then we'll have another tower that goes up. Yes, awesome. Fantastic. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to see if we can get... Well, first of all, did we get that one over there? I think we did. I think we did get that. I'm going to have to go check in a little bit. But we need to get a hypertube to go from the bottom of this tower to the top of this tower. Because if we don't, things start getting much more difficult. Okay, so when I got more stuff, I put walls up. So now we have a gigantic square tower. This is where things get more difficult. So now we're going to figure out a way to get that water up. That's the most important one. That's the hard one. Everything else is a lot easier than that. Conveyor belts, very easy. Water, on the other hand, not so easy. So, and the reason why I had that tower put in, or this thing put in when I was building this, is because when I put everything in, I can then fall down to where I need to go versus try to go up, which is a lot harder in my opinion. So let's get a pipeline hole wall for this corner. And I'm guessing we'll just have it go up. So let's get up here. Let's get at least the tower portion. And then we need to start figuring out how many. Each one of those goes up 5. Each one of those goes up 5. So let's see here. We can fall down a little ways, but that's good. And then we're going to go off going that way. So if that's the case, then the other hole in the wall will be right there. So if that's the case, I should be able to hopefully have enough to do this. Now, remember, you can hit R if you don't like the way it looks. But then again, oh no, it's not going to work. I know how to do this. So I'm going to do this. If you've seen my water episode where I've actually showed you guys how to pump water up straight up, I'll do that. I'll do that. So basically we go like that to get it into the center point. And then we'll do the same thing for these two sides. Put it smack dab center and smack dab center. And then we'll try to get this pipeline normally to go just like this, but we're going to go like that instead. So we don't need those anymore. So this pipe will then go straight up. And we can go up a little ways and then do another one of those. And at that point, then just start connecting them. And then figuring out how many pumps I need to do in order to go up this section. It does it. Okay, now we need to figure out how we're going to get the water from down there up to here. Let's plan this the whole time. And let's see if I do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do another one right there. Can I do this? Can I do this correctly? Oh, this is going to be so not going to work. It's not going to work. I totally did not do this right. Okay, so it needs to go up. Yeah, that's up. So it needs to go right there. It needs to go right there. It needs to go right there. You go over 1. You go down 1. Right now, I just have to power it. So let's go down here. It's powered. That cable right there is good. Okay, so I'm going to have to do the power from the outside at some point. But now we have pumps. Let's see. Let's see if I did it. Let's see if I did it. But how many... Like, I have the power station I made over there. It's going to be running all this stuff. But let's see if I did it. I didn't do it. I so did not do it. I didn't think I did. Oh, darn it. I was hoping. It just means a little. One of them is a little pump off. Okay. So let's do this one pump at a time. The bottom pump seemed to be doing its thing. Yes. This pump is too high. That pump is too high. So I need to put this pump right about even with me. So right about there. And then we hit 7 to go down to that. Let's see if that pump starts working. Because if that pump starts working and that one starts filling, then that one's too high, and so on and so forth. So it needs to be even with the thing. Does that pump start working? The one I'm on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's running. It's pumping. And the pumping on both sides. That looks like it's pumping. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Just remember 5. Remember 5 when it comes to pumps. Especially you're going through a gigantic thing like that. But if that's the case, this should be getting water. It is. It's getting water. Yes. Okay, so I have showed you a little bit of how to get the water up here. That's nice. I did get the plutonium coke up here. I have a section for bringing the other one up when I get to that point. But right now we have it set up so the water comes in, goes up. Petroleum coke comes in, goes up. When I figure out how to get the other thing over to this point, I'll have that come up and over. But it's basically going to be this tower times like 2 or 3 total. And I guess I can show you at the very, very end if I can get a little bit more done. Okay, so now I have a taste of what you will see. So basically, I was hoping I can go from all the way over here to all the way over there, but I didn't remember that a lot of things, more importantly the water tubes, are a lot shorter between junctions that you need. So going from here, we have to have a junction right here. So a giant tower, but it's only a 1x1 tower. Go a little bit further, another 1x1 tower, another 1x1 tower. And for the most part, until we get to the point where we need to go up more than 1x1, and I have a annoying thing over there. Let's block myself. Okay. Are you done yet? Whew. Oh, he's trying to get in. He is so trying to get me. Okay, let's block everything off real quick so I can talk to you guys. There we go. Much better. And then we'll put a thing right here so I can just talk to you guys. Okay, so now we can get to the point right here, and then we'll get to another one where we have a large one that goes up a whole bunch to get to the height I need to be in order to get to the main plateau, which I'm going on. And you don't really need to see it. I can show it to you later. But I need to do a whole bunch more stuff. I teach my kids stuff, and they have about a week and a half left of school where I'm from because of snow days, and I need to go teach them. But that basically, anytime you get to a point where the water is not flowing, so right now the water is flowing really, really well. Anytime you get to a point where the water is no longer flowing, put another pump. You go up really high, pump every 5, and it's going to take a lot of power to get the water from where it is to where it needs to be, but I knew that was going to happen no matter what. Okay, so until next time, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you love what you saw, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys later. Tomorrow should be something new for you guys. See you later.